What is up, guys? William here from Fitness for Back Pain. Welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel. My name is William. I run fitnessforbackpain.com, where I teach you how to overcome persistent chronic low back pain naturally. We talk about improving your movements, building smarter strength, and mastering your mindset. This is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Today I want to talk about fitness trends of 2021. I know we're almost at the end of 2020. We're maybe a couple weeks away now, and 2021 is right around the corner. And you're probably wondering what in the world is gonna happen to the fitness space in 2021. That's what I want to talk about today. I think there's three trends I think are gonna kind of be the main focus of the fitness industry or in the fitness industry. Whether it's at home, if you're into fitness, this is for you. The three things that are probably gonna be the biggest factors, the biggest focus points in 2021. I'm gonna break them down today and give you my thoughts on exactly what I think is going to happen. And if you've never heard of me at all, I've got a free gift for you. If you have chronic low back pain, you're trying to exercise, trying to use smarter tools rather than just medication, continued surgeries, repeat surgeries, chiropractors, physios that have kept you on your pain cycle for years and years and years, and you wanna find ways to do the relief thing naturally, I've got a free workshop where I break down how to exercise, how to use exercise to overcome persistent low back pain, the rep sets, exercises, core training. I talk about everything, anything you can think of when it comes to using exercise for natural pain relief when it comes to chronic low back pain. That free gift is yours. Go to fitnessforbackpain.com/back pain workshop. So let's talk about trends. The first fitness trend of 2021 that I think is gonna be a massive, massive shift is the at-home setup. And no, I'm not talking about just a booty band you bought 4 years ago that have been sitting in your top drawer for all this time. I'm talking about the people who are into fitness, who are into commercial gyms, who like to drive themselves to a gym and work out. That's their consistency, that is their life, that is what makes them feel good. I think what's gonna happen in 2021, it's already happening now, is you're gonna be forced to build some kind of home gym, which I think is a plus. I know there's die-hard commercial gym goers, and there's already die-hard home gym goers, but there's people that are in the middle. They wanna work out. Obviously, their gyms are either closed or at low capacity or whatever the situation may be still. According to the date of when you're watching this video, who knows when you're watching this video, we'll see this thing 5 years from now and see where we're at. But as of right now, in this current trend, gyms are not readily available when it comes to the commercial setup. So you're gonna be forced to build something at home. I wanna encourage you that it's easier than you think. A lot of times you get caught up in the commercial look of gyms and you're like, look, well, I wanna have all these equipments. I wanna have my leg extension. I wanna have my leg curl. I wanna have my bicep machine. I wanna have my tricep machine, my squat machine, my low back machine. All these machines, all this, conglomerate of weight and different things that you can use is great, but you don't have that right now, or it's really limited. You can build an amazing home gym without a lot of thought, without a lot of upfront investment. Some of the things that I first started with before I got into this setup right here, I'll give you a quick, I need to do a gym tour, but I've got dumbbells here that range up to, I think, 65 pounds. I've got a squat rack, a couple 100 pounds of weight. I've got my newest addition, which is my functional trainer. Yes, that is a lot. The average person is not gonna have all that stuff, but guess what? I started with bands. Check this out. Woo, woo. Check this out. I just, as I kick my camera. See this stuff back here? See this? Bands. This is what I started with. This is it. Don't mind that machete. You don't use that in a gym setting, but for some reason the machete's there. So outside of that, I started with little to nothing, and you can do the same thing. You don't have to have a big squat rack. You don't have to have a functional trainer. But I promise you, if you want to continue to see yourself getting in shape, losing weight, and reaching your fitness goals, you're gonna have to start thinking about building your own home gym. The second fitness trend that I see happening more in 2021 is the availability of online coaches. Now, this is a good and bad thing. There's a lot of great coaches that are located in very specific areas all over the US and outside the US. And there's very bad coaches located in all the gyms around your local area, inside of your 7-mile radius, as well as thousands and thousands of miles away. But now coaches are coming online, so you have more access to coaches. Now, having more coaches isn't what's really cool. What's cool about it is there are a lot of great coaches that specialize in very specific things. If you are a pregnant mom, or if you are a single dad, if you are a single dude who's busy at work and you have limited time a week to work out, there's coaches that specialize in these specific pain points. Take me, for example, persistent low back pain. Not only do I coach people out of it, but I've lived through it for years and years and years myself. I specialize in strength training, post-rehab, post-surgery, for people who have persistent low back pain. This is my niche. This is my world. I help thousands of people all over the US before the pandemic hit on this specific topic. So now you have access to your specialized coach. So I want to encourage you, if you have a specific issue, if you can't make it to your PT or your physio, your favorite person who's helping you build strength around your specific area, now you have access to people all over the globe who specialize in this stuff and who are really good. So the third trend that I see really ramping up even more so than it already has now is the focus around mental health. Now, when I started 10 plus years ago as a personal trainer, I didn't realize what I was getting myself into when it comes to the many hats that you wore, right? You were, in lack of better words, you were a psychologist, you were a best friend, you were an advice giver. Besides being someone who's helping with nutrition, losing weight, building strength, you wore a lot of hats. And one of the biggest things that I think is going to take off in 2021 is the focus around mental health. People are wanting to take control over the way they think, over the way they view life and what's happening to them. And I think it's extremely powerful. One of the biggest changes in my coaching over the past 5 years is bringing on a massive psychological aspect to it. I think more and more people are understanding that a lot of the things that happen to them, they can control the way their mind and body respond to it. Case in point, chronic back pain. This is a massive issue when it comes to persistent pain, where stress, anxiety, fear, catastrophizing, self-efficacy, all these different things play a role with the way they view life, the way they experience pain. And one of the best things that these specific people can do is learn to make investments in their mental health. And this looks like a lot of different things, from cognitive behavioral therapy, reading more books on pain science, understanding the idea and why we should spend more time meditating, journaling, reflecting. And a lot of the tools that I mentioned here are excellent for not just improving your strength and overall health, but your entire mental fortitude, right? How you view life, how you view yourself and the situations that you have found yourself in 2020 and now going into 2021. So I want to encourage you with this last trend to really dive into it. It's extremely powerful, and I'll speak from experience. I was never one to be big on meditation and taking time to be in silence and just focusing on my breathing. I never really did much of that, and I've focused more and more now over the years, and I've seen the benefits of it. Just being more positive, focusing on healing myself, not just physically all the time, but also mentally. When it comes to persistent low back pain, there is a lot of great resources that I can share in the description box below when it comes to healing your body from the inside out, both physically and mentally, and I'll share all of them in the description box below. So that's it. Those are the 2021 trends that I think are gonna have the biggest impact going into this new year, right? There's tons of different things you can get into, and there's tons of products that are hitting the market, but I think those are just junk. There will always be new products. There'll be always new things to convince you that you can get your results faster a different way. But these three trends, I think, are gonna be the most impactful, they're the most beneficial for you, the most within grasp for you that you can start working on now, whether it be building your own home gym, finding a really cool group that focuses on your specific issues, and working more on your mental health. It's really gonna pay off in the long run. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Again, hit subscribe, smash the like button, and I'll see you on the next episode.